Hello and welcome back to our English learning series. Today we have a new story for you. Are you ready to practice? Let's begin. It was a quiet morning. When Ethan woke up, he opened his eyes slowly and stayed still for a moment. His body needed time to adjust and his mind was still calm and empty. After getting out of bed, he stretched his arms and walked toward the window. The sky was light blue and the morning air felt fresh and clean. The peaceful view helped him start the day in a balanced way. Ethan believed that mornings should not be rushed. He preferred to take his time and follow simple habits. In the kitchen, he boiled water and prepared a cup of tea. While waiting, he checked his phone briefly and then put it aside. After finishing his tea, he got dressed and prepared for work. Before leaving home, he paused for a moment and took a deep breath. He felt ready to face the day, even if it looked ordinary. Ethan walked to the bus stop as part of his daily routine. The street was already busy with people moving in different directions. Some were rushing, others were walking slowly, and many were focused on their phones. He stood in line and waited patiently for the bus. Waiting had become a normal part of his life, and he had learned to accept it calmly. When the bus arrived, it was crowded. Ethan stood near the door and looked out of the window as the city moved around him. Shops were opening. Children were heading to school and workers were starting their day. He noticed how life continued for everyone, regardless of personal struggles. At times, Ethan felt more like an observer than an active participant. He often watched people and wondered how different their lives might be. Ethan worked in a small office where his role was to assist with daily tasks. The job was stable and practical, but it did not bring excitement. Still, he believed in responsibility and consistency. After arriving at his desk, he turned on his computer and began working. Emails arrived one after another, and tasks slowly piled up. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, he focused on completing each task step by step. As the day continued, Ethan experienced a brief conversation with a colleague. The exchange was simple, but it reminded him that everyone was dealing with similar pressures. This realization made the workload feel lighter. During lunch, Ethan sat alone near a window. He ate slowly and watched people walking outside. The movement of the city felt steady and constant. He reflected on his personal journey. His life was not exactly where he wanted it to be, but it was moving forward. Progress felt slow yet meaningful. He understood that improvement often happens quietly and requires patience. Small efforts repeated daily could lead to lasting change. When the workday ended, Ethan felt relieved. He packed his belongings and left the office as the sky began to change color. The evening air felt softer and less rushed. Instead of taking the bus home, he decided to walk. The walk gave him time to clear his mind and slow his thoughts. He noticed sounds, smells, and small details he usually ignored. For a moment, he felt fully present. While walking, Ethan noticed a small bookstore and felt drawn to it. Without planning, he stepped inside. The space was quiet and warm, filled with shelves of books. He picked up one book and began reading a few pages. The content focused on patience, personal growth, and quiet change. The message felt relevant to his life. Without hesitation, he decided to buy the book and continue his walk home. At home, Ethan prepared a simple meal. The process was unhurried and peaceful. After eating, he spent time reading the book he had bought earlier. The words felt grounding and reassuring. Before going to bed, Ethan reflected on the day. Nothing extraordinary had happened, yet something felt different. He realized that meaningful change often begins with awareness. As the day came to an end, Ethan felt calm and hopeful. He understood that every new day brings another opportunity to grow, learn, and move forward. Now, let's review the new words and phrases. New words. Predictable, easy to guess, happens the same way often. Overwhelmed, feeling stressed because there is too much to do. Exhaustion, extreme tiredness. Consistent, doing something regularly without stopping. Relieved, feeling relaxed after stress or worry. Presence, fully aware of what is happening now. Awareness, understanding what is happening around you. Regardless, without being affected by something, no matter what. Constant, happening all the time, not changing. Reflected, thought carefully about something in the past. Belongings, the things that a person owns. New phrases. Piled up, increased, or collected in large amounts. Grounding and reassuring, calming and comforting. Felt like an observer, felt like watching instead of joining. Regardless of, without being affected by something. Feel drawn to something, feel a natural interest or attraction. Take a deep breath, pause to relax or calm down. Move forward, make progress in life. Felt lighter, felt less stressed or worried. Great job listening. You learn new words. Listen again to remember more. See you next time. Please subscribe for more English lessons. Thank you.